Okay, so my involvement in this program is basically as instructor of language education at the college, and I'm actually a 300 level language instructor at the college. We are facing some major challenges because for a couple of reasons. Number one, the transition between 200 level and 300 level is one that students usually find it's very hard to switch from talking using informal language to discuss topics that are closely related to the life and to topics that are like socio-economic life in China in very formal language. And also the other constraint that we're facing is the class time actually. In 100 and 200 levels, students actually meet 5 times a week and for 15 minutes each time. However, in 300 level, the class time is actually reduced to only 4 times a week. So we're thinking, how can we use technology to actually engage the students in a higher level language learning process? So I will show you some examples that my colleagues and I are doing in the modern languages. So we are basically using a lot of social media tools along with other types of technology. So for example, here, in 301 last semester, we were actually using Twitter as a tool to communicate between the students and the teachers. The students didn't have to sign up. However, if they had a Twitter account and they would like to, be in touch with the teachers all the time, they are able to do so. For example, these are some examples from my class. The students could ask academic question. So I could provide a very brief answer to the question, or the student could actually ask a question regarding the class schedule and get immediate feedback, which is actually a very important advantage of social media. And so in order to solve the problem that the students are not actually having the chance to collaborate and use the language in a real context, we're actually creating online assignments or tasks using task-based learning model to have the students work through tasks. And by completing these tasks, they actually develop their language skills. So there are some examples we listed here on the website. You can find the link from the website that we're referring to. The examples include Wiki on Blackboard, where the students are actually divided into groups and they collaborate. They use rich media forms to present a story. And also on Blackboard last semester, we also did blog. The advantage we found by using blog is that is actually everything is shown on the same page. So as the students put in a blog entry, others can read directly from the same page, and the instructor could give feedback immediately by highlighting the text or by using other ways. And this formative feedback is actually helping the students to know their weakness and strength and improve their language skill. So there are a lot of examples in addressing both practice and assessment in the 4 language core skills, namely listening, speaking, writing, and reading. So this is about student learning. And outside of the classroom, we also actually wanted to provide opportunities for the students to practice, to use their language. Especially on our campus, we have a lot of international students from China, so we wanted to take advantage of that. What we did is we actually built a Chinese language partnership program by using this website. And what some advantage I would like to point out is that there is a very strong faculty support behind this program, because for each level we have one teacher who actually posts topics each week for the students to engage in. The topics are actually closely related to what we talk in class, so the students won't feel that the topics are, very hard to relate to. And the other thing is this assessment piece, time log. So the students, after they actually meet with their language partner, they have the opportunity to write a brief summary of what they discussed and some highlights of that discussion. By providing this feedback to us, we can keep track of how many students are in this conversation partnership. And also we can, actually some of the faculties in their department are actually giving extra credits for this speaking assessment. And the other thing, so far I've been talking about how we are engaging students. And the next project we were actually doing is how do we promote collaboration among faculty members. So what we did is actually we still use the website. And what we did is we divided these websites into 4 different language skills by levels. And the teachers of different levels could actually curate examples of how they use technology in their classroom to promote learning. And so that's basically my involvement in this project. Yes. Okay, so.